Good Friday evening, everybody. Tracy and I are going to have another fire tonight. Patty's leaving tomorrow. Nothing's happened at all this week, although I didn't listen last night because I got my second jab on Wednesday and I felt pretty crappy yesterday. I did get the muscle aches and fatigue and headache for a while, so that's what happened to me, but I'm alright today.
I felt pretty bad when I had my second one too.
We got a pretty nice moon going tonight. There we go. Half moon. Nice and bright. And Patty had asked us if we had a Bluetooth speaker. Well, we do. We really didn't use it much, but we thought of another use for it tonight. Hit it, 16. Number one. If we hear that one, we're both going in the house. We're hoping to hear the first one. But anyways, there's about 17 different sounds on there. Hit another one. Some of them scare the hell out of you if you've ever heard it. Just pick one.
Like that one.
That would freak you out. So we're going to try that a little bit tonight. It's a beautiful night. This is the warmest night we've had so far. The only issue is the rock that Tracy loves and the rock that I despise. I really cannot do any audio recording because of that rock. The water's so loud, but it's unusual this year. Usually that stump, I said it before, that stump is pretty much buried at this time of the year, and the river's really quiet when it's high. But is that a frickin' knock? We'll have to review that. But anyways, we're gonna have a fire tonight, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. Not only do we have cats hanging with us, we're letting Mr. Gizmo run around here tonight. It's about time he learns to be trusted, or that we can trust him.
He needs some cheering up too.
Yeah, he's, honest to God, guys, he really knew Ken well, very well, and he has not been himself since Saturday when Ken passed away. He's just been Mr. Mopey little dog. And that's the fire we got going now, nice and hot. We're burning pieces of the tree of doom. This is all crap, small branches, medium-sized branches. It is just a gorgeous night, although the clouds covered the moon already. Bummer.
What good little man.
But now Gizmo has gotten on Mama's lap.
He's a good little man.
He is a good boy.
He met a possum the other night. Oh, he met a possum.
And I may have just gotten 15 feet, a little less maybe, away from Bright Eyes. I'm not sure. My cats were with me. It didn't run away. None of my cats were aggressive. And so I came back to the house, got a flashlight, and I went out and I shined the light on the cat. Well, the eyes don't reflect anything like they do on the trail camera with the infrared light, so I can't say that it was Bright Eyes, but it wasn't one of my black cats. So maybe progress with Bright Eyes, I'm hoping. I don't think it was my neighbor's cat Binksy, because I was over there the other day and Binksy came right over to me and rolled on his back and let me rub his belly. And this cat ended up slinking away, so I'm pretty sure it was Bright Eyes. So that kind of made my night. And tomorrow, Saturday, I have to go over. I got to meet Ken's daughter. We were supposed to do it yesterday and she wasn't up to it. We were going to do it today. She didn't make it. And tomorrow I'm supposed to go try to find Buddy, because I'm the only one that he knows well enough to come to, and they haven't seen him since last Saturday. And we're very sure he's outside somewhere. So I have to go over there and pretend it's a normal visit and just get out of the car, walk up to the door and call Buddy like I always did, and hope that he'll come to me. and she's going to take him as her own if I can catch him. So fingers crossed, guys. I'll post on the community page how that goes after the fact. So we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. It's about 10:30. I just went in and got the other flashlight, and I looked over by the camera in the neighbor's yard there, which is about 35 feet from where we're sitting, and there was Bright Eyes sitting at the plate eating. I put food out early tonight, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna try a couple calls. We've been playing music through the Bluetooth speaker, so reasonably not loud, but apparently Bigfoot Sasquatch has really super good hearing, so it didn't need to be loud, right? Here we go. Oops, I need to turn that up temporarily. Try it one more time. I don't really want to do any of the aggressive calls. I don't really want to piss one off. Something's got to happen around here. It's been really quiet lately. It's nearly impossible to see anything up through the woods there except eye shine. It's really filled in now. But I got this camera on the tripod, so if anything happens, and I got this kick-ass light, I'm ready. And I plan on staying out here late tonight, as much as I can without getting bored. I'm not afraid. Not afraid at all. They had their chance to hurt me before, and they did not. So we're just gonna continue to chill by the fire. We're having major internet problems. You guys wouldn't believe the crap we're going through. Oh my God, our internet hotspot box died last Sunday. Called them. They sent us a new one next day, got it on Monday. It was dead on arrival. It wouldn't do nothing. Then they sent us another one. We got it on Tuesday. It worked okay until today, Friday. It died too. And then after all that, I spent 47 minutes on the phone again with tech support tonight, and they said, oh, well, you don't even have 5G in your area. Why did they send you a 5G hotspot? I don't know. I just accepted what they sent us and it worked fine. Oh, well, you need the LTE box. We're going to send you a new one of them. Just had to go through so much crap. Had to basically create another new account. What a pain. So hopefully we're borrowing Carl's box again. So thank him much for that. Just very aggravating. Let's try it again. I'm going to move this away from the fire. Move the microphone away from the fire. I'm just going to let the camera run and listen for a minute. I thought I heard a knock or two tonight, but Tracey's sitting here next to me. She didn't hear it, but she's got her nose buried in her phone, so you know how when you're not paying attention, I'm paying attention. Raccoon spat, maybe? Oh, yep, there's a raccoon right there. Doesn't sound like just a raccoon. Oh, look. Oh, I see two sets of eyes, so I think it's two raccoons. See it, dear?
Yes. God, you guys. Calm it down.
They sure make some awful noises. I don't know why I turned the camera that direction. Can't see anything. But I bet they're working their way over here to swim across. Well, too bad, guys. The cats are getting the food tonight. Can't afford to feed the forest every night. Alright, we're back. It's 11 o'clock. Haven't heard nothing but a couple spatting raccoons. For you subscribers that are in Britain, we just played several clips of ELO when they played at Hyde Park and Wembley Stadium, particularly Mr. Blue Sky a couple times. So I'm hoping Bigfoot Sasquatch likes Electric Light Orchestra. So, but we're gonna try the calls again. Ah, crap. The stupid free app has an ad on it. Okay, let's try it again. We've been trying everything we can think of, guys, knocks and all that crap. I did not hear anything. Maybe the microphone did. That could have been a knock. It sounded like something. So Wednesday night, Patty and her sister were sitting down there by the fire. All of a sudden, Carl comes barging in the door. Patty and her sister just heard something down there. Scared the shit out of them. Well, what was it? I don't know. So I went down there, and Patty said, I don't know, it was like a deep growl, and you could hear it rustling on the ground and stuff. She goes, I got up and I ran towards the house. So whatever it was really scared her. Well, I pulled up one of my old videos where I had a raccoon fight or something was attacking a raccoon. I said, did it sound like this? She goes, no, it didn't sound nothing like that. So we never did figure out what she actually heard. And we didn't hear nothing the rest of the night, but it was just funny. Frickin' Florida city girl. Got scared so easily.
There's a river in between them.
Yeah, you'd hear it coming. You'd hear the splash. You'd make it to the house in time. We were thinking, I was scheming. It wasn't Carl. Carl had nothing to do with this. I was thinking about going across a couple cabins down to my right, which is away from her, up and across and sneaking up to the rock pile and tossing a couple rocks in the water. That would really scare the crap out of him, because when I went down there, her sister wasn't aware of what happened last October with the rocks being thrown in the river while Patty was in the cabin sleeping. And I told her a little bit about it, and I said, well, how could something throw 37 rocks in the pitch dark without a flashlight? How could it even find 37 rocks in the pitch dark without a flashlight, unless it can see in the frickin' dark? So her sister sat there and started watching my YouTube channel. I'm like, well, I'm okay with that. So that was pretty neat. So I think I got a subscriber there.
But we wouldn't do that because we wouldn't want to destroy our integrity.
Yes, I wouldn't want to do that. Unless I filmed it and then sent it to America's Funniest Home Videos or something. Is that still a thing? Maybe I could make World's Dumbest.
I don't think they need that now that YouTube exists.
This is true. But God, is it gorgeous tonight. Still got to be, what, I'd say 70 degrees.
Well, right here by the fire, it's about 110.
Yeah, that's
but
a
yes,
blaze.
it's 71 degrees.
All the small stuff from the tree of doom burns hot and fast.
Because it's good dead wood that's been standing for 10 years.
Yeah, it honestly has been close to 10 years dead, standing. I'm going to find out tomorrow from the sun whether them dummies are coming back to finish it or they're going to try to extort more money out of them. They quoted them such a low price, guys. I had a quote of $1,500 and $1,800, and they both knew they need a crane. These people gave them a quote of $600, and I knew right away that sounded shady. Now I know why, and those of you who know tree cutting can see the incompetence in that.
But now they're responsible for
But now they're responsible for whatever happens. The very minimum that dude could have done is cut them small branches off, took some weight off top, put him in the bucket with himself, and lowered him to the ground, threw him out, and went back up and took some more off. That bucket's got to be rated for what, 300 to 500 pounds? At least 300, I would say. So he wasn't going to overload it if he would have done that. And it reached all the way to the very top of that tree. He could have easily done that. Why
now
he
there's
didn't?
A giant crack.
Yeah, no, there's a giant crack in it. Who's liable if it falls on his house? I would have to say they caused the problem. I heard it when he swung that one branch off that side, crack. I wish I would have been recording. You guys would have heard it too, but I ended up with like almost an hour worth of recording that day, so I was shutting the camera off from time to time.
I mean, the way that thing was shaking when they were taking weight off of it.
When he swung that one branch off there, the whole tree rocked. So we'll check back in shortly.
Hi.
Just heard something really weird. I'm gonna try to answer it.
Just download the songs that you want.
There it was again, I think. There it was again, I think. Did you hear it that time? Okay. Guys, my hearing's going bad. Tracey says she can hear the swamp. I cannot hear it. I can hear knocks that she can, but I can't hear the high-pitched stuff. What does that sound like?
Oh, yeah. 3 times.
Hopefully the microphone picked it up.
Gizmo! 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 Would you call him?
Gizmo decided to chase a cat, I guess.
It wasn't a cat.
I'll be back. Possum. He took off after a possum or a raccoon. Well, it's 11:30 now. I hope the camera picked up that noise. I barely heard it. Tracey said it was a scream of some sort. She heard it 3 times. I think I got the camera on just as it happened one time. So I'm hoping. Because other than that, it's been really quiet. always say if I think I hear a knock, just in case it was a knock, but knocks really aren't a big deal to me anymore. I want a vocal or some better evidence. It's crazy all the stuff that happened last year, and this year's been quiet. I'll probably end up out here by myself tonight. Tracey's probably going to bed right now, actually. I'm gonna tough it out for a while. I've been waiting for a nice night like this for about 8 months, 7 months. Oh, and the fireflies are starting to show up. That's pretty neat. It's about 11:45 now. I'm just gonna let this run and watch the fire and listen. Might have been something. Nothing's ever real close or real definite. But it was definite that was a raccoon that Gizmo chased. I got Mr. Shelby chilling with me. On the table. We call him our fifth dog. Because he is as good as a dog. Better, actually. That's better. Sometimes he gets blurry for some reason. We'll come back in a few minutes and listen some more. Well, guys, I made it to midnight. We're pretty darn close anyway. I got Tracey to come back out to give me a couple whoops before she goes to bed, so hit it, baby. Maybe a not sound anyways. great to have something happen. It's just awesome to sit out here on a beautiful night like this. I'll check back in one more time before I quit. Well, it's about 15 minutes later or so. I'm just gonna listen for 5 more minutes before I head in. That's my cranky gizmo. I haven't even heard a car tonight. It's still beautiful 71 degrees at midnight, or whatever it is. 10 after. That was weird. That might have been something. The clouds cleared up and the moon's out. I can kind of even see the trees across the river. Probably all you guys can hear is the freaking water. I don't have high-tech enough software to edit out the water sound. I can minimize it a little bit, but I can't get rid of it. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Tomorrow morning's gonna be rough. I'll keep you guys posted on how, or let you guys know how it goes if I can find or get Buddy tomorrow. It's gonna be really tough going to his house. I haven't been there obviously since he passed away, but I gotta keep my promise to him that I would make sure Buddy was taken care of, so I'll let you guys know. Thanks for hanging by the fire with us on this beautiful Friday night.